Let me just preface this real quick because I don't want to make anybody upset. I don't give a frick. So I think part 6, right, has arguably some of the top tier moments in JoJo's period. What the frick is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Aston.
I'm Leanne.
And I am Deja.
Okay, so Deja is not with us today, clearly. She's at the crib. We're at the crib. We are going to be reviewing part 6, reading some comments, and then giving our ranking of each part. Okay? Leanne, you got anything to say?
No, I'm ready to get into it.
Oh, frick. Deja?
No.
Oh, you ready? You ready to get right into it?
Right into it.
Okay, opinions, reviews on part 6. Our first viewing, watching it, we felt some type of way. Like, I don't know if you could tell on camera, but we were upset. It wasn't really... Honestly, I think it was Netflix's fault. Because when I rewatched it, editing, it was hitting. It was slapping. I don't know. I think with the way Netflix released it, it didn't give us the same viewing that we had when it was coming out weekly. Here's a little spoiler. My favorite part is part 5, right? And the ride that you had watching part 5 week by week, same with part 3 and part 4. It was insane, especially with the mystery and how JoJo's ends. After part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there was all a big mystery towards the end, and it was like an event, right? The way they released it on Netflix kind of muddled it for me. So upon the first viewing, I didn't like it. I liked it, but it was like, you know, and then it sat with me a little longer. It's been like a month now. How long has it been? It's been like 2 months now, and I can say I actually enjoy it now. You guys, my man Zenko broke down in the comments. A lot of people broke it down, but he was the first one to break it down. We was in a live stream, exactly what happened with Poochie and everything. And after reading it, I think I was judging it a little too harshly, and I was judging it in a way that I didn't really judge the other 5 parts. Like that part at the end when Jolene was underwater and they did a lot of talking, but when she was underwater and she took that pose right before she died, I was like, ooh, I had a little bit of goosebumps. I said, oh, hold on, Jolene. But yeah, I think I judged it a little too harshly. I would give it, if I had to re-give it a score, I think my first score was honestly like a 6.5. If I had to give it a new score, it'd probably be probably 8.5. Leanne, on to you.
All right. So, JoJo's is my favorite anime of all time. So, when this started, part 6 started, I was very, very excited for it. Especially because it was like the first girl JoJo. We'd never had that before, so that was very cool. But I think it's a lot of what Aston said too. I was not a fan of how Netflix released the batches of episodes. Like, there was a whole year in between the first and second batch. True. And it just really left people like lost. You know, when the new batch came out, everyone was kind of like, what even happened in the last John? Like, nobody even remembered. So I mean, that just wasn't it for me. I think that Poochie's motivation behind what he was trying to do and like his end goal and everything was just, in my opinion, confusing as heck. I'd have to give it a rewatch, but I liked him as a villain. I thought he was super cool. But everything was just kind of like, it had me lost. What? Oh. What else? Jolene, like all the Joestars normally like really have a big like oomph to me, and for me, she just didn't have that. I think everyone else in the cast actually shined a lot brighter than she did. Sure. Except for Hermes. I'm a Hermes hater. No one can change that for me.
Y'all gonna dislike us because we really don't like her. I'm sorry, y'all. Love you though.
Yeah, she Hermes was not the JoBro that I expected. Everyone always gassed her up, so I was excited to see her. But yeah, she just wasn't it. My girl's Foo Fighter, so I don't care what nobody else says. What else? I think they killed. This is a spoiler. Yeah, I can talk about this. I think they just killed off people way too early too. Like Foo Fighter died too early for me. She could have definitely lasted a little bit longer. Same with Weather Report. And oh my gosh, his death in the show really did not do what it was supposed to do. It did not give what it was supposed to give. I should have been bawling my eyes out, and I really didn't.
To be clear, his backstory was fire. His backstory was incredible. It was just like his death scene, like when he actually dies. For us, it didn't feel like they were a solid group, you know. But that's our guy.
It's kind of like when he died. It's like you forget that it even happened. Like he died. He got clapped, and it was like, okay, what are we about to do now?
Yeah, and then they just like moved on really fast. I was pissed about that because especially because like of the whole car accident and like Jolene and Hermes and their whole situation just kind of effed everything Weather Report was doing with Poochie. So basically they killed him, and I don't care what anybody says.
It was Donatello.
It was Hermes and Jolene.
Wait, his name? No. Did I say Donatello?
Yeah, that was his name. I think so. But yeah, overall I think I would give it maybe like an 8.
And guys, this is coming from JoJo's crackheads, y'all. I got Iggy and Avdol on my arm. We got the Joestar on our whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
She has a whole JoJo sleeve.
So yeah, that's my opinions on that.
You gave it a 7?
I gave it an 8.
Oh, I thought you said 7.
No, I said 8.
Oh, I thought you said 7. All right, Deja, how you feel about part 6?
Okay.
Get ready, y'all. Brace yourself.
I hated it. No. It was like one of those things where like you said, the gap in between the episode releases, it was too far apart. And you know, like how Netflix puts everything out in one whole batch, so you kind of watch everything so fast. So when the next part comes out, it's really just like you forget what happens and you just watch everything all at once. So like,
yeah,
I don't know, like, and even like the hype and the anticipation of it all, like I can understand why y'all felt like that with the whole like it just like the hype for it was just, I don't know, it was just not good how Netflix did that. And the first season I liked it a little bit, but like it was like a lot of unnecessary stuff that was
like
happening.
The first batch of episodes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I barely remember the non-important, really important parts of it.
I feel
like,
that. I feel that.
But the second batch, it's okay. I would say, okay, my whole opinion, the best part of part 6 was Weather Reports and Poochie's backstory.
Facts. I agree.
I feel like that's what carried it.
Facts.
And what also carried it was the very end when everybody gets clapped.
Yeah. Yeah, and also
it's like everything kind of got lost in the sauce. Like it was just a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
That was like part of the main story, but like I don't know, it was just a lot going on. But I guess it makes sense because of what Poochie's end goal was. It was really, quote unquote, like a really big thing he was trying to do. So I guess it kind of makes sense why all of that was happening. But like it was getting kind of like goofy, and it's just like,
yeah,
bro, like it just left too much confusion. And one thing I hate the most is when I'm watching something and I'm trying to understand it, and the fact that I have to look it up or like read a bunch of stuff to understand it, to like comprehend what I'm watching. Like I hate that I have to like do that.
And you know what else? I feel like another like major downfall was that Poochie and Weather Report's backstory and just their whole relationship was way more interesting than anything that was going on with Jolene or Jotaro, for that fact. You know, it was like, bro, I want to see this story. Give me this. You know? Yeah.
It was the honestly like the best part.
And it was so good. It was like such a high point in JoJo's, you know?
Yeah, and like I said, like I didn't really like anything else other than that part. And then the
yo,
that's crazy. I think that everything in the part that had to do with like Jolene and Poochie and anything involving that was really, really good. But yeah, the meat of the story was super good when it came to Poochie. But all those like fights, like they were just so unnecessary. It didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
Deja, what would you rate it?
It was like, I would rate it. I would say 7.5.
7.5. Ooh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
7.5.
Okay, so now we're gonna rank the parts. Okay. Does anybody want to go first? All right, I'll go first then. Since nobody will go. All right, ready? So, number one, the best part, easily, I just said it, is part 5, right? I don't think anything passes that. It's just, I don't know. He was in his bag when he wrote part 5, deep in his bag. Oh, look at Deja drawing. Look at her. He was deep in his bag when he wrote part 5. Just the characters, the designs. I feel like his art was so good during part 5. The character designer they had for part 5 is amazing. Takahiro Kishida. He didn't work on part 4 or 6, but he killed part 5. He works on the volleyball John.
Oh,
Haikyuu. He works on Haikyuu too. So yeah, part 5 was incredible. The next after part 5, crazy enough, it has to be part 4 for me. Woo! Part 4, bro. Leon loves part 3, but part 4, the mystery, like, it was slice of life, and it had a lot of unnecessary like fights and stuff, kind of like how part 6 did. But bro, part 4, the mystery with Kira, him being one of the best villains in JoJo's, arguably the best, and just the writing behind that whole part, the mystery, it was incredible. The next best part, next best part, bro. Am I just going in order? It feels like I'm going in order. Yeah. I mean, part 2 was incredible too.
It's not part 3.
So I'm gonna give it part. I'm gonna go part 3 for next. So 5, 4, 3. I'm going 5, 4, 3, which is crazy because it just sounds like. I love part 3. That was the season that really put JoJo's on the map. Okay, next we're going 5, 4, 3. Okay, let me just preface this real quick because I don't want to make anybody upset. I don't give a frick. So I think part 6, right, has arguably some of the top tier moments in JoJo's period, right? So, like, for instance, there's certain movies that I like that I don't give the best rating, but the moments in the movie are 10s, right? So it could be like a 5 out of 10 movie with 10 out of 10 moments, right? So I think with part what is it? 6. I think part 6 is a 8 out of 10 season with 10 out of 10 moments. A lot of 10 out of 10 moments. So even though it's not high in my ranking, the moments from part 6 would rank higher than the moments from the ones that are above it, okay? So my ranking would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 1. Okay? 6 is low. I'm going to be honest. 6 is low. Even though Poochie's my favorite villain, and the 10 out of 10 moments is still, it just didn't round out like I thought it would.
Okay.
All right.
So, my number 1 favorite season is part 4.
Fair.
I really liked part 3. I really did. But what makes me like part 4 more is because of Josuke and the main villain Kita. Like, I don't know, it was just so good. Like, and it was different because Dio played a part, but like not really. Like, it wasn't like all about Dio, you know? And yeah, that's why I love part 4 the most. That's my number 1. And my number 2 favorite is part 3 because Jotaro and all of the other guys, like,
This part 5
Yeah.
disrespect will not stand.
And then my 3rd favorite is part 5, yeah. I was gonna say part.
You almost looked it up.
I was gonna say part 2. I really like part 2 though. But yeah, 3rd favorite is part 5, and then 4th favorite part 2. 5th favorite part 6, and then 6th favorite part 1.
Okay, so your list was 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, we dookie on part 1. I love you, Jonathan.
Yeah, y'all different for that one because it's not gonna be last for me. Okay, so my favorite is, well, yeah, number 1 is probably part 5. I think the art, like Aston said, the story, the character designs, the character development, like everything in that part was just top tier A1. The second, close second is part 3. That was the part where I just got attached to everything JoJo's. My favorite character of all time is Polnareff, so that John just always is, I hold it right here all the time. 3rd is part 4. duh. Josuke, all them, super tough. Fourth, what?
You explain it in the most complicated way ever. Third, fourth, fifth, first is second.
Okay, 1 is part 5.
It's still the same way.
How are y'all saying it? How are y'all saying it?
I don't know, but just go like next.
Okay, so my first is part 5. After that is part 3. Next is part 4. After that is part 2. Right? Am I doing it right? Yeah. Part 2. Then after part 2 is part 1. And then part 6 is at the bottom. I gave it an 8, but Jonathan is the GOAT. And he's the original OG Joestar, so y'all not going to take that away from him. And Jolene just didn't do it for me, like I said. Like, all the Joestars are better than her. All the other ones are better than her, and that's just it.
She really got great towards the end.
She did get great towards the end. At the beginning, you were kind of like, why is she in here?
Yeah.
You're kind of wild for putting part 6 last. I'm going to give you that. You're kind of wild.
Everyone in her own part was better than her.
Hermes wasn't.
Yes, except for Hermes.
Okay.
Emporio was better.
Exactly.
Emporio was better. He was the GOAT. I love when he put like a little kid in there who knows what he's doing. It's sounding a little crazy. Okay. So let's read some comments. Put the comment thing up. Put the we don't got one? Oh, frick. Okay. I'm going to try not to read. Zenko, you did an amazing job, bro. You have 74 likes on the comment. You're flawless, bro. We appreciate you. Let's see. I'm trying to read one that's not like super duper long. Tavis Warren said, "The universe reset without Poochie existing. Everyone met again because of fate. Everything still happened in the earlier parts, but the Joestar bloodline finally escaped its curse. So, how do y'all feel about that? Like, the Joestars escaped the curse, but I don't know. It just seemed like. Go ahead.
So it's that person said that everything in the earlier parts still happened, right?
Yep.
But then how did they escape?
So they were all all the parts happened, and them escaping me doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It just means that they're no longer cursed anymore. So on
How does that make sense?
So on Jolene, what do you mean? They were cursed for 200 years, and then Jolene broke the curse.
So then how does everything still happen then? If
you're cursed, right?
Okay, so everything happened, and then Jolene doing that. From that point, they're not cursed anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, let's see.
But do they remember it though?
I don't think so. No, because at the end, remember, Emporio was like, "I'm the only one that knows."
So wait, Giorno still remembers and Josuke.
They should.
Why?
Because they didn't die.
Oh, because it was only.
Irene isn't Jolene.
It was only people that died.
Only the people that died didn't make it to the new universe. Everyone that was alive when the universe switched, they just switched their bodies, basically, I think. Something like that. No, they like got transported to the new universe.
But they don't have their old memories.
Because they're not them. If you died, you don't have if you died, it's just that universe is you. If you like Emporio went there, he has his memory still because he was alive.
So then Giorno and them have theirs.
They should. And Bruno. Okay, so let's see. Call Me Dio says, "Can't believe that Dio burning Jonathan's dog alive would somehow ended up resetting the whole universe." So he's saying Dio burning Jonathan's dog is when he started the curse, and since that happened, the whole universe got reset twice. Wow.
Crazy.
Okay. Let's see. Rifle Orca Games says JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean's ending is the most unexpected ending ever. Not even one person expected it. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can agree with that too.
We rocking out.
Yeah, that joke was weird.
Yagi D. Hoshi said Araki wrote this during Y2K era and had the world/universe end in 2012. LOL. I just find that really funny.
That is crazy.
Yeah, the Rocky was in his bag. This nigga's crazy. Let's see. That's a paragraph. Well. Okay. Oh wait, never mind.
His end of the world bag.
Look, Abraham Perez says Rocky was definitely in his bag when he thought of this. It's true. I don't know how Rocky thinks of half of the stuff he thinks of.
Yeah, no. He got a creative mind.
Thomas Beto. I want to say Beto because Beto don't sound right. Thomas Beto says episode 38 end credits shows the part 1 through 5 still happened except for part 6 where it shows the second universe reset.
Dang, we gotta rewatch that now.
Yeah, because you know how it shows like all the JoJo's gangs, and then the last one it doesn't show.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts my feelings so bad. I feel bad for Jolene now. Dang.
You don't got to.
Yeah.
She's not there no more. Okay, look, and then I don't know how to say that. Hung Chao Kien.
Okay.
I think that sounds about right. Hey yo! He said, "How do you rank the parts? Which one is your most favorite?" This is how. Sorry, bro. You gonna be upset? I hope not. I love you. Let's see. I believe. Okay, Jax says I believe Joseph was still alive in part 6. So, if so, he was the last Crusader to die canonically. Because Jotaro died.
Polnareff isn't a turtle with Giorno, so that is incorrect.
Whoa. You know what? No. Well, Polnareff technically did die. His soul left his body.
You are not your body. You are your soul. Polnareff is alive.
Yeah, get the frick out of here. General Connard says, General Connard, Poochie was too much for them.
Yeah. That man had God on his side. He was not giving up.
Deja, you think he was too much for them?
100%. Well, he was too much. I feel like if Jotaro didn't get packed up so early, they probably could have figured it out.
That's true.
Because he was gone for so long and came back right at the end and was like just thrown in the mix of it all, like.
Oh, you're saying he came back too late?
Yeah, and plus he was with some like some terrible people. Like you got Jolene and Hermes, like.
And Poochie was flexed up at the end, like.
Yeah.
He was cracked out.
Like you came up to him when he had C Moon, and C Moon was turning crap upside down and flipping niggas' organs inside out.
Oh my gosh.
Because even for a second, you think like, oh, Weather Report like got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He would have been really good.
His stand was too strong. Like, I still don't understand all the powers that he has. He was turning niggas into snails.
You don't understand that?
Like,
I understand it, but like he has so many powers.
Yeah. He's that
bull.
It sucks. It just sucks how it ended. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I also think that Jotaro, first of all, the way they did Jotaro with the whole, he didn't train how to stop time and make it last for longer than 3 seconds, and then over time it just went down to 2, and then it was 1, and then it was like, why do you even have the world anyway if all you can do is stop it for 1 millisecond at a time? Now you have Poochie freaking you up because he's faster than you. That's what you get.
Yeah.
But I was sad. I was big sad because you kept him out, like they just said, basically the whole entire season, and then you bring him back and he got clapped in 2 seconds.
Clapped. I was so hurt. So hurt.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm sorry that our opinion was kind of like not the best. Yeah, it is what it is. We're always going to be honest with you guys. The thing is, there's a lot of reaction channels who they'll watch a show, and every show they watch, they enjoy. Like, every show they watch, they enjoy, and I'm not going to say they fake their reactions, but they, like, kind of, like, cushion everything just because they know that if you're watching it, you liked it, too. And you're not going to watch people react to stuff that you don't like. So everything they watch, they just go, wow, this is amazing. Oh, we love this show. You know, we're just going to be honest with you, you know. So, yeah, that's no shade to anybody, by the way.
I will be reading off a list of the people that have subscribed to our Patreon. Whoa. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the real goats. All right, so here we have Alex Jean. Hey. Shout out to you. You're the first one. I think so. First one. Shout out to you. You made us cry, frick. Then we have Benjamin Wonga. Shout out to you. You're also a goat. Next, we have Jesse Brown III. Shout out. We also have Juan Valdez, Cesar Garcia, Chainsaw Man Def. We have Christian S, Nabil. I'm gonna mess up your last name, so I don't want to mispronounce it. Kablaoui. What? You two? Shout out to you. H Trademark, Dylan, and Alexander Rios.
Hey.
Woo! Love y'all.
All right, guys. Well, it was fun. Yeah. Any announcements or anything? We're working on a new setup. Hopefully that goes well. All right. Yeah, Deja, how you feel?
Empty inside still because everybody's dead. Everybody died at the end of part 6.
Okay. Well, ruined my night.
I think about it almost every day.
All right, y'all. We love you. We appreciate the support. You probably didn't stay till this long in the video. We love you. I think I said that. Yeah, comment. You're all probably gonna hate us and get to arguing, but listen, we'll respond. So hit us in the comments. Check out the Patreon, and we will see you very soon. Love y'all. Hold on, let me stop it. How do I do this?